In today's video, we're going to be looking at standard form scenarios. So we're going to be given a word problem and create an equation in standard form and answer various questions involving that scenario. So we have a pet sitting company watches cats and dogs daily. They charge $40 for dogs and $25 for cats. One day, the company collected $1,600. Write a function that represents the number of dogs, X, cats Y, that the company watched that day. All right, so a standard form equation looks like this, where you have a certain you have three different numbers, right? And you have two of them are coefficients to the variables. So AX plus BY equals C. Okay. So that's a standard form equation as opposed to slope-intercept. Okay, a standard form equation still has x and y in the equation, as does slope-intercept, but just looks a little bit different and can be a little bit easier involved in different scenarios. All right, so the A, B, and C are usually numbers in that standard form scenario. So they charge $40 for dogs, $25 for cats, for a total of $1,600. Usually the C value is a total. All right. And we know in this case, the number of dogs is X and the number of cats is Y. So $40 for dogs. So that's the rate for the dogs, right? $40 for dogs. And $25 for cats. Equals a total of $1,600. So this right here is my standard form equation to this scenario. $40 per dog plus $25 per cat equals $1,600. All right, now we have some questions involving this scenario. So use the function above to determine how many dogs were there on the day described if there were 8 cats. So remember, cats is my Y value. So I have to plug this into my Y and solve for X. I'm going to give myself some room. So we have 40x plus 25 times 8 equals 1,600. And then I solve. Simplify. I got to simplify 25 times 8. So we have 40x plus 25 times 8, which is 200. Equals 1,600. Subtract 200 from both sides. And I get 40x, those eliminate, equals 1,400. Divide both sides by 40. And let me use my calculator. I got to give myself some room too. Calculator. 1,400 divided by 40. 1,400 divided by 40 is 35. So it's going to be 35 what? Dogs. X is the number of dogs. So if there are 8 cats, there's 35 dogs. All right. So we don't need this anymore. All right. Use the function above to determine how many cats were there on the day described if there were 30 dogs. So if there are 30 dogs, again, those go in for X. So 40 times 30 plus 25Y equals 1600. Line down the equal sign. Simplify 40 times 30. Well, I know 4 times 3 is 12. 40 times 30 is 1200. Perform the inverse operations to both sides. Minus 1200. Minus 1200. And we get 25y is 400. Divide both sides by 25. And you get how many? 400 divided by 25. 16. 16. Cats. Cats. Yep, not dogs. I'm trying to figure out. If there's 30 dogs, how many cats? So 16 cats in this case. All right, so we solved different scenarios involving that. Now, let's take a look at another type of question you might see. It says, which of the following are solutions to the function? Okay, so I'm just going to write this up here. 40x plus 25y equals 1600. 40x plus 25y. Equals 1600. All right. So we know in coordinates, right? The first one is my x, and the second one is my y. And I'm going to plug those in. Boom, to my x and my y, and see if that equals 1600. You could use the calculator to help you. 40 times 5 plus 25 times 56. 40 times 5 plus 25. 25 times 56. Yes, that is a solution. 40 times 5 plus 25 times 56 is a solution. All right, let's try 10 dogs and 48 cats. So I'm going to erase this part because we don't need that anymore. 10 dogs, right? Plugging that in. 48 cats. Let's see if that equals 1600. So 40 times 10 and 25 times 48. 40 times 10 and 25. Try 10. What was the other one? 48. 48. Oh, that's also a solution. Equals 1600. So this one is also a solution. All right, let's take a look at another one. The last scenario. Right? 25 cats, careful, plug that in for Y. 24 dogs, plug that in for X. So 24 and 25, let's plug those in. 24 and 25. Nope, almost there. 1585, not quite 1600. And so this one is not a solution. Okay. So that's our introduction to standard form scenarios. Thank you for watching today's video. And always remember, whether you're solving for X or Y, always give math a try.